So is this clear, guys, to everyone? That what is point in time restore? What is soft delete? Now, what are blobs, containers? We are going to see that in details. What is file share? We are going to see that. Don't worry, but the concept is same. Soft delete for container is same. Soft delete for a file share is same. Everything is same. So is this point clear for you? Point in what is point in time restore and what is soft delete,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And maximum days we can have it's 365, I guess. And obviously it has to be a bigger number than your soft delete. So let's say if I want to select my soft delete, yes, 365 days, the maximum you can have, which is 1 year. So if you have your soft delete enabled for 364 days, enable point in time restore भी जो है आपका इस ऑलमोस्ट उतना हो सकता है, इधर 364 और लेस देन 364. Got it,
And
guys?
cost be changed.
Yeah, cost obviously. The more you add the cost, because it is keeping a copy, हर चीज का एक copy बना रहा है. If it is creating a copy, you're utilizing their space. If you're utilizing their space, you're paying for them. And everything you can check here. You can go to Azure calculator, check that I want to one storage account. ये होना चाहिए इतने days का मैं रख रहा हूँ. How much will it be charged? Is this clear to everyone?
Yes, understood.
Yes. Yes.
यहाँ पर point in time restore is for container. Container is like a folder, right? But and soft delete is for a blob. But what if I want point in time restore for a blob? Like a file, जो मैंने अभी Excel फाइल बताई. Blob यहाँ पर किसको बोलते हैं? फाइल को बोल रहे हैं यहाँ पर Azure में, right? So for a file, if I want point in time restore, then what? This is for the complete folder. I don't want it for the folder. Someone has made some changes in my file. So what option do I have? Either I have to undelete it from soft delete. Look at what I'm asking here. Container is equal to a folder. This is just for your understanding, by the way. Okay, not as your terminologies. This is for your understanding. I am showing it to you. Blob is as good as a file. Let's say an Excel file. जो मैंने बताई वही वाली file. So what option do I have here? Container point in time restore है मेरे पास. Blob के लिए क्या है मेरे पास? Soft delete,
Soft delete.
which is as good as recycle bin. What does it mean? कब काम में आएगा वो मेरे? When do we use recycle bin?
After deleting.
Yes. Can I use a recycle bin just because you have changed something in my file? So let's say I have a blob named batch details. Excel ही है, समझ लीजिए, ठीक है? Excel file है ये. So I saved it on 28 September 5 p.m. Now someone has made changes at 29 September 9 a.m. No one has deleted my file. Someone has made changes. So what option do I have? If I go for container point in time restore, will it serve my purpose? Will I be able to get this file restore? This file is a
No.
part of this container. Will it serve my purpose or not?
No.
Why not?
Ideally,
Yes, it will.
it should work.
But what are the
Yes,
replications with that?
it will take time because there are so many files. Then it
It's
will
okay.
take time to.
I am okay with the time. Is it the only concern? Time is the only concern?
It will override
No.
the other
Mm,
files also.
what about other files? Yes. What about their changes, which the legit changes which they have made? So if I point in time restore to my container to yesterday's time 5 p.m., all the changes which are there in other blobs in this container, all will be reverted. So is this useful for me now? Technically, no. Then what do I have for blob? I have soft delete. Can I restore my file? No. It wasn't deleted. Your file is still there. There is no soft delete. You don't have anything in recycle bin. Why? Your file is there. Then what do I have for that? So for that, we have enable versioning for blob. Can you see this?
Yes.
And also this is and this is not optional, by the way. This is not optional. This was the error which I told you we'll talk about later. So if I enable point in time restore for containers, it clearly says that point in time restore requires versioning blob. मतलब ये आपको चाहिए तभी ये काम करेगा. Look at this. If you don't check this, this is not going to work. ये जो blob change feed and blob versioning, you will require all these two for this to work. So that is not optional. Got it, guys?
Yes.
And
Yes.
now we have seen clearly what is versioning. I've shown you on that Excel file, but and still we are going to see here. Practical में हम इसमें भी देखने वाले हैं. ठीक है. Now, immutability. Let's leave this. We'll see if time permits. We'll cover this. It has a policy, etc. ये थोड़ा सा in-depth topic है और बहुत ही कम पूछा जाता है. I won't say बिल्कुल नहीं पूछा जा सकता है, but we can afford to skip one or two questions when we have to focus on other basic questions. So remember, soft delete, point in time restore, versioning, very important. ठीक है. सॉफ्ट डिलीट से ज्यादा ये टाइम आपका नहीं हो सकता. इफ यू आर कीपिंग इट सॉफ्ट डिलीट फॉर 10 days, यू कांट से कि मेरा वर्जनिंग 11 days के लिए होना चाहिए, बिकॉज उसी सॉफ्ट डिलीट में से ही तो वो उठा के आपको वर्जनिंग दे रहा है. सो इट शुड बी ईदर 10 और लेस देन 10. गॉट इट गाइस? इज इट क्लियर टू एवरीवन?
Yes.
Yes.
Now encryption we'll see once we complete our key vault, right? Baki, I have explained it already to you what is encryption when we were talking about virtual machine disk encryption. Do you guys remember that? I did explain it to you
Yeah.
how the encryption. Yes, exactly. That's what the encryption is. So here simply you can review and create. But यहाँ पर हमने काफी उल्टे सीधे ऑप्शन सेलेक्ट किए. So let's go ahead and create it from scratch. So you go ahead, select the storage account, click on create new storage account, select your resource group, name your storage account. It should be lowercase, minimum 3 character, maximum 24 characters, and it should be
Global
unique.
unique.
Yes, it should be unique globally. Okay. Select your region. Primary service we are not selecting as of now. Standard and premium we have discussed. Redundancy we have discussed. Click next. All of these things we have discussed. I want you guys to access my website now. Whatever information I'm going to put there, I want you to access. So will I check this or should I keep this unchecked? I want you guys to have this. So what should I do? Should I check this or should I leave it?
You should
Check.
check.
I
Check
will
it.
check this. Yes. TLS version, I've told you, you'll get it from there. Okay. Then hot tier, cold tier, I have explained it in detail. As of now, I can select anything. It's okay. We are keeping it only for an hour or so. But if I'm planning that this image or whatever I'm going to upload, you guys should be accessing that continuously throughout the day. Someone will be accessing that. So what kind of tier should I take? It's frequently accessed data.
Hot.
Hot tier.
Hot.
And click next. You guys are not in a part of my private network. We don't have any VPN connectivity. So what should I take here?
Another public
Public.
access.
Public
All
access
that.
because I want you guys to select it. ठीक है. Soft delete etc. I won't check. Okay, let's check this as of now. Okay. Click next. Review and create. Tags we know. Hence not making any changes over there. And create. Simple. It doesn't take much time. Not like other resources which we have been seeing recently. VPN gateway वगैरह की तरह ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लेता. It's not even that costly. So feel free to practice. You can create multiple storage accounts. No need to be in a hurry to delete it. Let it be there. Let me check if I'm asking you to keep it. Keep it. It's not like DDoS etc. उन तरह से नहीं, उस तरह का नहीं होता storage account. Storage account it's not that costly resource. So it's okay. Feel free to practice on this. We have enough balance. You can practice this. We'll require the balance when we do our migration. विदाउट बिफोर माइग्रेशन कोई भी ऐसा बड़ा रिसोर्स नहीं है विच इज रिसोर्स कंज्यूमिंग जिसमें बहुत ज्यादा पैसा जाने वाला है. वट एवर वी विल बी प्रैक्टिसिंग नाउ दोस ऑल आर स्मॉल रिसोर्सेज. ओके. सो हियर इट इज. आई एम रेडी विथ माई स्टोरेज अकाउंट. लेट्स क्विकली चेक ओवरव्यू. यहाँ पे आपको आपके रिसोर्स ग्रुप का नाम मिलता है. दैट वेयर इज इट, लोकेशन, परफॉर्मेंस एज इन टीयर. Okay, then here you get the replication whatever you have selected. सॉरी, LRS, GRS, अकाउंट का टाइप मिलता है. Initially we had version 1, but nowadays it's only version 2, so it has to be version 2. When was it created, etc. All that information you get. Activity log, we all know what is activity log. Tags, we know. Diagnose, this is the place where you guys have to practice. I have been requesting you to do that, not only on storage account, on VM, wherever. Because यहाँ से ही questions आते हैं that I have connectivity issue with my storage account. I have authentication issues with my storage account. तो यहीं से आपका आता है issues with SFTP. You read this and you will be able to portray that you have worked for 3 years. Imagine you are done with all these issues. ये issues को आप पढ़ लो, इसका solution भी इसी के अंदर होगा, steps भी इसी के अंदर होंगे. Once life cycle management, which we saw yesterday, right? So you complete this and then you will be ready for your interview. Trust me on this. IAM, we all know कि IAM क्या होता है, right? किस किस को मुझको इस स्टोरेज अकाउंट पे एक्सेस देना है. नाउ दिस इज नॉट द एक्सेस कि कौन डेटा यूज कर पाए या ना कर पाए. दिस इज द एक्सेस विच इज एज एन एडमिन एक्सेस. IAM, RBAC, ये कौन इसको ये करेगा, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर करेगा. दैट एक्सेस वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट. डेटा माइग्रेशन, विल कवर दिस व्हेन वी डू आवर माइग्रेशन टॉपिक, कि मुझको डेटा ऑन प्रेम से यहाँ माइग्रेट करना है, यहाँ से ऑन प्रेम माइग्रेट करना है, कहाँ से कैसे करना है. दिस इज अ पार्ट ऑफ माइग्रेशन व्हेन वी डू वर्चुअल मशीन्स माइग्रेशन, व्हेन वी डू एक्चुअल मशीन्स माइग्रेशन, तब हम माइग्रेशन को करेंगे. ठीक है. स्टोरेज ब्राउजर, यहाँ से विल स्टार्ट. द एक्सप्लोरर विच आई हैव शेयर्ड विथ यू गाइस, दिस इज हाउ इट विल लुक. जब भी आप उसको इंस्टॉल करोगे, दिस इज हाउ इट विल लुक. और आई विल इंस्टॉल इट फॉर यू, सो आई विल डाउनलोड इट फॉर यू. So this is how you download it. It is still being downloaded, the .exe file, and now I'm installing it. You get a pop-up. You'll have to click yes on that. It's simple download. However you download one software, उसी तरह से next 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 click करना है. Install, and this will download it. Meanwhile, we'll see the web version of that. उसका web view देखते हैं. So this is how it will look. These are the blobs. I told you blob का मतलब होता है folder. Then the major four services which we have, one is blob, one is file share, one is table, one is queue. We are going to focus on blob mostly. File share को हम एक बार देखेंगे, very interesting, but we'll see only once, उससे ज्यादा ये है नहीं. This is your replacement of Google Drive, you can say. It works as good as Google Drive. Tables we are not going to see much. Queue तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं. ठीक है. And most of the questions you are going to get on blobs and file share, right? So let's start in the lowest hierarchy, queues. I'll just quickly explain why do we use queue. So if we come here, when you guys want to see the definitions, etc., you can come here. Azure Queue Storage. So when you take a Azure Storage account, these are the four services which you get. Azure File Share, it is known as Azure File or Azure File Share. Azure Queue Storage, Azure Table Storage, and then Container. Right? So what is queue storage? Queue storage it's used when you have an application या किसी इसी तरह का requirement जहाँ पे आपके logs वगैरह सेव होने वाले हैं, या जहाँ पर आपके मैसेजिंग सर्विस सेव होने वाले हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल आउटलुक, जहाँ पर बैक टू बैक मैसेजेस आते हैं एंड देन देयर आर लॉग्स एटसेट्रा. फॉर सच टाइप ऑफ for such type of you can say requirement, you will go ahead and use Azure queue services, but you don't have much to do in that. Mostly आपके developers वगैरह वही करते हैं उसको use. So we are not focusing on queues. Table, it's very good example. Let me show it to you. But we are going to see only one example here also. It's a NoSQL table data storage. Now, what is NoSQL? This is the reason I asked you to go through with those videos. जो यहाँ पर मैंने रखे हैं, I told you, please go through this once. You will understand what is SQL, what is structured data, what is non-structured data, what is SQL, what is NoSQL data. ठीक है. So this is NoSQL. In short term, NoSQL मतलब बहुत ही ज्यादा कॉम्प्लेक्स नहीं होता है. थोड़ा सा मैनेज्ड होता है डेटा, बट एसक्यूएल की तरह ये नहीं होता है, कॉम्प्लेक्स नहीं होता है. इट इमेजिन इट एज योर एक्सेल फाइल सिंपली. अज्योर टेबल स्टोरेज को आप अपना एक एक्सेल फाइल ये कर लो. ठीक है. विच कैन बी एक्सेस्ड यूजिंग स्टोरेज एक्सप्लोरर, स्टोरेज ब्राउजर, and it can be added to some website as well. For example, if I have my website utcloud.in and I have a page contact us, right? या किसी भी website का आप page ले लो, contact us पे what do you see when you see a contact us page? What do you normally see? Yes, it's contact us page पे या कहीं पर inquiry करनी होती. So what do you see on that page? What kind of columns do you see?
Their number and the email.
ईमेल नंबर।
Yes. तो आप लोगों को नॉर्मली दिखता है फील्ड्स नहीं देर एक तो है कि उनका नंबर और ईमेल दिखेगा. व्हाट एल्स? एक और तरीका आता है कॉन्टैक्ट पेज पे, एक और ये होता है. व्हाट एल्स डू यू सी?
Website.
Timings,
What is this? Is this the only way to contact them, that you call them? Won't they ask for your information? That okay, give me your information and we'll call
Right.
you. Right? So these fields, do you see? These fields, इसके लिए आप यूज कर सकते हो आपका Azure Table Storage. How it works, I'll show it to you. But did you understand ये कहाँ पर यूज होगा? This is all front end. Back end में आपका Azure Table यूज हो सकता है इसके लिए. So if you check the back end, if I open table, look at here. I can create all those tables. जहां पर भी जैसे एग्जांपल नेम, नेम में मुझको क्या क्या चाहिए, किस तरह के एंट्रीज चाहिए. और नेम, let's rename it. Don't call it name. We'll say it as contact form. Okay. So if I go to table, I'll create another table. I'll say contact form. Name can be a field. This I'm going to use on my website. Normally ये हो सकता है ऐसे. It cannot have contact form. ठीक है. I'm deleting this. Now look at this immediately. What are you getting, guys? You're getting an URL. I told you this is how you can use all this. But इसको directly हम किसी को देते नहीं है. We use it in a programmatic manner. जहां पर आप अगर ये करते हो, let me open that again. So this website, if you see here, वो जो लिंक आपको वहां पर दिख रहा है ना, your developer must have put that link somewhere here. यहाँ पे इनकी कोडिंग में यहाँ पर कहीं पर वो लिंक they put it. So then your web page is connecting to your storage account in this manner. कोई मैन्युअली बैठ के नहीं करने वाला है वहां पर. ठीक है. तो it gets used in a programmatic manner. Is this clear, guys, to everyone? How, why do we
Yes।
use the URL? Not every time you will, अगर if it is an image or something, I can share you the URL, आप image देख लोगे, right? But if it is a table, आप उसका URL का लेके क्या करोगे? टेबल डायरेक्टली नहीं ओपन होने वाला. So we use that in a programmatic manner. वो यहाँ पर कहीं पर जो है आपके here somewhere you will see. If I click here, somewhere here कहीं पर भी जो है ना ये सब दिख रहा है आपको, कोडिंग्स वगैरह यहाँ पर कहीं पर वो ये कर देंगे. लेट मी सी इफ आई कैन सर्च एग्जैक्टली इन्होंने कौन सा लिंक यूज किया है. Sorry, here it is. Look at this. So where are they redirecting? If you want, we can do more digging, but none of our business. यहाँ पर हम लोगों को कोई काम नहीं है. But here you can put link. कौन सा लिंक? इस तरह का लिंक आप वहां पर डाल सकते हो. This your developer will do. Right? So इसीलिए मैंने बताया कि क्यू और टेबल मोस्टली डेवलपर से ही यूज होता है. So if you have created one table, name contact form, if you have created one table, अब उस टेबल में fields वगैरह कौन कौन सी होगी, that you can decide. You can have similarly you can have same what you say, you can have the same table same columns or fields what we had there. If I want to create exactly like this, I should need all this. यहाँ पर क्या चाहिए होगा मुझको?
नेम, ईमेल एड्रेस,
Name, email address,
फोन
phone,
नंबर।
right? Choose a country. Now, इन सब में मैंने कुछ चेंजेस नहीं किए वहां पर, बट व्हेन आई से चूज अ कंट्री, व्हाट डू आई सी हियर? और सॉरी, चूज अ कोर्स. तो यहाँ पर कोर्स की डिटेल्स दी हुई है. सो चूज अ कोर्स एंड इंस्टेड ऑफ स्ट्रिंग आई एम गोइंग टू पुट सम बाइनरी, some table, some date. If I want date and time, look at this. यहाँ पर कोई डेट का ये है. pass out year. So maybe I can select date. I can say pass out month and year. कुछ इस तरह से ना. If I want some this kind of drop down, I can do that as well. But आप लोगों को ये सब कुछ नहीं करना है. ठीक है. You can do it somewhere here. यहाँ से कहीं से आप करके इस तरह से ये करके you can save it and then you can utilize this on your website. Is this clear, guys, to everyone? Why do we use table?
Yes.
Yeah.
इससे ज्यादा हम टेबल के बारे में कुछ नहीं पढ़ने वाले हैं. Is this clear to everyone? What is queue? What is
Yes.
table? We are not going to read more than this. Okay, now let's go ahead and start checking our file share. File share is again very simple, and then we'll focus on container. Mostly we are going to keep our focus on container. File share is nothing, I told you, it's as good as your Google share. So how am I using my Google Drive? What is this? What did I tell you? Google Drive जो मेरा यहाँ पर दिख रहा है. What is the method of this Google Drive? How am I using it?
By mapping.
By map.
Mapping. Yes, it is called network drive, shared drive, or it is being used by mapping. So what does it mean? If I create a file share, what will happen? I will have to map it. So I'm creating a file share. Hmm. Okay. Access tier, here we have one more. We have hot, we have cool, and we have transaction optimize also. This we get only with file share. ठीक है. इसमें ज्यादा डिटेल में पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं, बट जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड हॉट कोर एंड वी हैव ट्रांजैक्शन ऑप्टिमाइज. इफ यू वांट यू कैन रीड दिस प्रॉपर्ली. अच्छे से ये कर सकते हो. ठीक है. देन सेलेक्ट नेक्स्ट. Backup. As of now, I don't want any backup. But if someone is asking, how do you backup storage? You can say while creating the file share, you get an option of backup. But as of now, I don't want any backup. So just review and create. Simple. इतना ही है file share में. That's it. ये आपका file share बन गया. Now, how am I going to use the file share? कैसे बताया हमने कैसे यूज करते हैं file share? Yes, guys, how do we use file share?
By mapping.
By mapping. One thing, obviously, everything can be used using browser. ये जो आपका पोर्टल है ना, यहाँ से तो सब कुछ यूज हो सकता है. But are you going to give access to everyone on your browser, on your portal? Is it a good idea? No.
No.
Right? Why do you want someone to come here and check everything and do everything here? So it's better idea that you do that mapping. Now let me upload something here. Okay, I'm uploading some files. And now see if you guys are able to access those files. But for you guys to access, what you will have to do, methods. One is I give you my portal's access. You come here and you check. Second method is your Azure Storage Explorer. You come here, you click on connect. You connect via subscription, your user ID and password. Another method is key. उसको हम आज नहीं cover करेंगे. It's a little bit confusing. We are keeping that for next session. But there is a method, this one. यहाँ से आप सिर्फ ब्लॉब को भी कनेक्ट कर सकते हो, सिर्फ यहाँ से भी कनेक्ट कर सकते हो, सिर्फ स्टोरेज अकाउंट को भी कनेक्ट कर सकते हो. But for file share, we have one specific method, which is your mapping. Now, when you click on connect, you get this कि आपके client का कौन सा operating system है? Is it Windows? Is it Linux? It is Mac. If most of you have Windows, I guess. So I'm selecting Windows. I want to select a drive. कि कौन से ड्राइव पे जाकर मैप होना चाहिए. What is that? Example के लिए look at this. This one was mapped on G drive because I selected G drive. So this is our Azure. So I'm saying let's go make it to A drive. Right? Show the script. Copy. And that's it. Simple. You guys just have to, what you have to do, I'm sharing it with you guys. You guys simply have to go ahead, open your PowerShell. Don't do it on the office computer, guys. Okay? Don't do it on office computer. Open your PowerShell. Run as an administrator. And the script which I have shared with you, just copy and paste it here and hit enter. That's all you have to do, as in your clients as well. That's all you should do, and then you should see the drive here in some time. What does it say? Credentials added successfully. Unable to reach Azure storage account via 444 check. Okay, on my, I guess 445 is blocked. Okay, one other question. Which port is required for file share? So port 445 should not be blocked, which is blocked at my end. So I'm not going to enable that. The better way is I'll go ahead and turn on my virtual machine, which I have on Azure. Let's do that. And I'll show it to you on the virtual machine. I don't want to make any changes. And for you also, guys, don't make any changes in your office laptop. Strictly no, don't do that. Because if you do this, it might consider as a data breach. क्योंकि ये attach सीधा होता है when you want to copy some data. The moment you attach this one, you'll be able to copy local data और उसके बाद आप deattach कर दो. वो deattach तो हो जाएगा, but data कहाँ पर save होगा? If you attach this, right? If I
Physical
attach this,
drive.
is it on physical drive? How?
No, online.
It will be on Azure.
Yes, it will be on Azure. Look at this. If I am copying something from my local file, right? If I copy something from my desktop, and if I save here in this map drive, so where this data is going then?
Google.
Azure Cloud.
Yes,
Google
it is
Cloud.
going on the
Sorry.
cloud. And उसके बाद मैं इसको disconnect भी कर दूं, then data delete हो जाएगा अपने आप just because I disconnect it.
No.
No. So your company will consider that as a definitely they will consider that as a breach. So don't do that. Don't even try to download that. वो alert trigger कर देता है that someone has downloaded this tool. So they might ask you कि भाई आपको data नहीं लेना था, why did you do that? You can't say just I was practicing. So it's always a better option. You go ahead and create a virtual machine. Do all the practice or whatever, either on your personal laptop or virtual machine. I would still prefer virtual machine because personal laptop पे भी काफी बार कोई उस पे firewall off करना, it's not a good idea. Making changes that's not a good idea. So you should not be doing that. Yeah, for some reason I'm not able to log into my machine. What can we do, guys, if I'm not able to log into my machine? What are the options do we have?
Reset the
Reset the
password from
password.
Yes. Where
help
will I see the
option.
password?
Help.
Help.
Yes. Reset password. Do I remember my username? Yes, I do. I just want to reset the password. Can I reset the password when my machine is turned off?
No, machine
No.
should. Missed.
Okay, luckily it worked. No, it's not working. The username is fine. So let's reset it. That's okay. It might take some time. It is just a request is added. Okay, it doesn't mean your password has been reset. It has been reset. That's not the case. So we'll wait for some time.
Username.
I'm sure about the username.
The username was tap out, but it is taking D initially.
This is
No,
zero
this
zero.
is this is computer's name because this server is in domain. So whether you want to log into domain or you want to log in locally,
Okay.
that's a different thing. Yes, I can try the domain ID as well because my domain ID might work. Let's see. The DC is my machine's name. No, it is not working. So we'll wait until this works. But that is how you guys have to connect your file share. If you guys want, maybe you can try on your local computer if you guys want. Anyone has personal computer using personal computer? I have shared that uh, script in your chat window, try to run that on your PowerShell. See if you are able to do that. Yes, guys. Anyone is trying? Anyone is using this? Yes, no, maybe. Anyone wants to try? If not, we can go ahead and check another topic. This one will come जब ये वाला password reset हो जाता. I'll show it to you. If not today, maybe in next session.
I
Meanwhile,
tried
anyone is
in
trying?
PowerShell,
Okay.
but it's not reachable. Unable to reach to the
445.
Azure storage account. 445. Right.
445 जो है ये block होता है normally. That's okay. So anyone has a virtual machine on? Anyone has created a VM? Because we have only 10 minutes, 6 minutes left. I don't want to create a VM now. It will take
Yes, I
time.
have.
वो होगा. Try it
Yes, I
in
have.
your VM and make sure you turn off the firewall.
Okay, sure.
No, it is still not done. So you guys will be able to see all these data. You will be able to delete. You will be able to uh, change. You will be able to add whatever you want. You will be able to do it just because I have shared this script with you. This creates a VPN tunnel, by the way. It creates a small VPN tunnel. So you will be able to do this. Then, if you have Linux, you can share this script. If you have Mac OS, you can share this script. The script for Linux. That's all for the share drive. Share drive, how it works? This is how it works, like your Google Drive, exactly like your Google Drive or OneDrive. Exactly उसी तरह का function उसका होता है. Is this clear to everyone? Yes, guys.
Yeah.
Yes, no,
Yes.
maybe. Right. Now the
Sure.
container.
Yes.
It is the most important topic. Frequently asked questions. Container, you can create containers. New container, I will call it. Okay. I want you guys to access this. So should I keep it private or public?
Public.
Anonymous as in, right? So and I will not be able to change it. Agar while creating, if I would have unchecked that box, तो ये grayed out आता था. Like we saw in our first storage account, if you remember, this was there and it was grayed out because while creating the storage account at the main storage account, if you have not given anonymous access, you will not be able to change here. There you can allow and here you can allow or deny whatever you want. Storage level पे अगर allow है तो ही you get this option. तभी आपको ये option मिलेगा यहाँ पर allow करना है या नहीं करना है. ठीक है, so I'm allowing this. Create it. So my folder is created now. And now I'm going to upload some files here. See, I have uploaded same files here. Okay, this is done. Now let me share it with you and see if you guys are able to see it. Now you will not be able to, if I give you this link, you will not be able to see this exactly in your browser. Browser में आप ये कैसे देख पाओगे, right? You will not be able to see that. So for that, what I will have to do is I will have to give you individual links. So this is the link which you guys should be able to access. So just copy this link and paste it in your browser and let me know if you guys are able to access this or not.
Error is coming.
Are you getting some error?
Yes.
What is that?
I'm able to access.
Blob not found.
No, don't click on that. Copy and paste it completely. I see
Okay,
there's a
okay.
gap in the link. Copy and paste it.
Still getting same error. Soil by
All of you?
blob
Anyone was
not
able to
found.
access? Anyone was able to access,
Yeah,
guys?
I'm able to access.
See, guys, you must be doing something wrong because see, even I am able to access here. Try to copy it properly. See, if I just copy and
I
paste it
just
here.
click.
No, don't click. I
I'm
said
not
copy and paste.
copying. Both I have done, but it's still giving same.
No, you should be able to see. Even Hanif is able to access. What did you copy? Can you show me what did you copy? Sunil is able to access. Quick, guys. We have only 1 minute left in this session.
The link you have sent, HTTPS UT-Kloud storage to blob,
Can you
that I have
paste it here?
copied.
Whatever you have copied, can you paste it here in the chat window?
Yes.
Paste it here. Let me check.
This one.
No, no, till the
Okay,
PNG.
you have to, yes, copy till PNG, the complete, copy it completely. Well, guys, only 30 seconds are left. So let's stop it here. Right, we'll continue next session. We'll continue in the next session. No, incorrect. You'll have to copy the complete one till PNG.
Okay, okay, okay.
Right. We'll continue this next session. We have in next session we should be able to complete the storage account. We don't have much left, but revise all this and whatever we have done. I'll be assigning a task to create storage account and some questions I'll be sharing. So this week let's focus on storage. Okay, see you guys next week, and we'll cover all these details, version, snapshot, etc. We are going to cover that, and hopefully we should be able to complete our storage next week.